Dude, I'm so excited, bro. I think this is gonna be big.
Yeah,
it's gonna be big.
sweet.
We're gonna have to share it to like everyone.
Yeah.
Get the link and just start blowing up, dude.
Yep.
All right, bro. You ready?
Let's roll, baby.
Let's get it. All right. Welcome to the Fall Line podcast.
First podcast, baby.
Dude.
Freaking stoked.
Cut that. We gotta start over. Dude, this is exciting. Yeah. Like, there's been a lot of podcasts lately, and I feel like ours is gonna be big. And I don't know. It's how I feel. It's our first one.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes to start. We got a lot to talk about. We got a huge scene here in Utah, and that's why we're here. So I'm Sky.
I'm Randy.
And this is the Fault Line podcast. Thank you guys for listening in. So on our Wasatch front, we are going to summarize our pod for the day. We have the behind the paddle section where we will get to know us a little bit more. Why we started to start the Fault Line podcast. In our rec check section, we will discuss a couple of things like the new Duper change.
Yep.
It's affected you recently.
Yep.
It hasn't really affected me yet, but we have a tournament this weekend, and hopefully
that is this weekend.
Hopefully that is, dude. Hopefully we'll see some changes.
It's a good reminder.
And I wanted to talk about some quick tips for 3.5 to 4.5 players to hopefully help that out. I feel like we have a lot of those in Utah too, so could help. In our grip and rip section, we will discuss some gear stuff, just some quick stuff. In our drop shot drama section, we will discuss some bigger news items such as MLP. There's some fresh news hot off the table from Zayn Navratil that we need to get into. In our Valley Vibes section, this is the heart and soul of our podcast. We'll dive into the local scene here in Utah as far as players, clubs, and other things worth mentioning. In our what's in the kitchen section, we will discuss what's brewing for next time. And hopefully we'll have a special guest.
All right.
And that's it.
Hopefully Ethan shows up.
Or someone else. I've invited a lot of people, dude. We have so many people we can get on the pod. So I'm super excited to get this going, to see. I've invited a lot of people too, just to get it sparked in conversation. Like John Nielsen, for example, the owner of U-Drippin'. He's definitely mentioned he would be willing to come on. So I've talked to Tyler Leung. I've talked to Jimmy Miller. So, dude,
Jimmy would be so funny.
Dude, wouldn't it be great? So I'm excited. We have a great scene here in Utah.
Yeah,
so let's get into it. Behind the paddle.
Let's go, baby.
Let's get to know you, Randy. We'll get to know me in a second, but how long you been playing pickleball for? What got you into pickleball? Where are you from? What's your dreams and desires in pickleball? Tell us about yourself.
That's a lot. Okay. My name's Randy. I'm from Lehigh. I've been playing pickleball for about 5 years now, 3 of them seriously. I don't know, I feel like I have a similar startup story like everyone, like just some coworkers were like, hey, come play some pickleball, and I played a little bit. And
play with some old people that whooped your butt?
And they destroyed me, and then, I am fueled by anger. So I did everything I could and currently doing to get better than the people that I think are better than me. So
have you done other sports in the past? Like, have you been competitive? And
I mean, 2 years of varsity tennis, but I don't know if that counts as sports.
I mean, it's some racket background, right? I'm sure it helped a little bit.
It did help, but it was also like 12 years ago.
Okay.
So I don't know how much that carried over, but it does help. My goals and aspirations are just to get as good as I possibly can. I don't have like a goal to go pro. I always jokingly say I have 20 years to get good enough to make the senior tour, but that's not an actual goal of mine. I just want to get as good as possible, baby. That's all it is.
That's awesome, man.
Small improvements every day. What about you, Sky?
So I'm from California originally. I moved out to Utah when I was 21. I have always been an extremely competitive person. Always been really good at sports. I started playing soccer when I was 4. Played till I was 12. I've just loved sports. I've loved being competitive. I would say there are very competitive people in this world, and I rank them amongst like the top few.
I would put money on that. Yeah, you're very competitive.
I love winning. I love trying, like kind of like you said, like I want to be the best.
Yeah.
I want to get better until there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So with that said, I mean, I do have ambitions to play pro.
Okay.
I've done, what else? I mean, how I got into pickleball. I have a friend who I just was at his house one day, and he had some paddles, and he's like has a park right next to his house. It's actually in American Fork, so Art Dye Park. Art Dye. And Etta Wright, that's right. Etta Wright started playing there. Art Dye, started playing there, getting my butt kicked by everyone, you know, and was just like, dude, I got to get better. I like this. And as I got it better, then it was like, I need to destroy people. So classic same as you, man. Just I want to be better. I want to be the best. I think I've coached volleyball previously, so my background is mostly volleyball prior to pickleball. And so yeah, that's our behind the paddle section. And why are we starting the pod, Randy? What else?
Man, why are we starting the pod? You touched on it just a second ago, but the scene in Utah, I think, is still extremely underrated.
Yeah.
Like, people outside of Utah, I think, don't have an idea of how insane people here are about pickleball.
Yeah. And I think it's still growing.
It's still growing.
And, I mean, there's still clubs being built. I mean, some people think that, like, it's a fad. Like, pickleball is a fad. And all these tennis people, I keep hearing these tennis Instagram things of, like, it's just a fad. It's not a real sport. Like, but it is, dude. And Utah is huge in it. Huge.
It's not a fad when it is statistically growing every single year.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, that is one of the biggest reasons I wanted to start this pod, is because I felt like Utah has a huge scene. And not only the players, but the people. Like I just mentioned, Fourth, the paddle protection company. There's Huge Rippin'. They make the paddle grips and now clothes and socks. And I've talked to him recently. He's mentioned some other things that he's gonna try and get into, and I'm excited for where he's going. He just got into golf grips. So exciting stuff, man. This scene is just growing so rapidly. He's got Elise Jones. He's got Ed Jew sponsored, and a couple other people. But I think Huge Rippin' has got some great grips, and I like their stuff. So. Who else, man? I mean, there's just so much here.
That's just one.
One person.
Montes. Tyler makes really sweet pickleball shoes.
That's great.
And like, I mean, the Utah scene, like, not just like the play scene, right? Like you said, the people are insane. The organizers, leagues. There's just so much going on.
It's crazy.
No one's touching on it.
We'll touch a little bit more on that further down the line, but that was one of the things we really want, one of the reasons why we want to start the pod. So we'll definitely get into a little bit more of that later and throughout the podcast. All right, rec check. We wanted to touch on the Duper change. So let's get into it. Randy. What's your Duper?
My Duper is a 5.038.
What was it a couple of days ago?
It was a 5.041.
And how many games did you win and lose?
Okay, so
in our league this week.
League was on Tuesday. Me and Taylor Young went 8-2.
8-2.
We went
and you went down in Duper. What was your point differential?
Point differential was 29.
Isn't that wild?
For the day.
That you went down in Duper, going 8-2. How do you feel about that?
If you're looking at it just the numbers wise, we went 8-2 and I dropped. It looks insane. I mean,
but overall, how do you feel about this change? Like, do you think? I mean, not just for you specifically, but like other people that. Let's say the people that are below you, and then the people that are around you and above you. Like, how do you feel about those two sets of groups of people? Because I think the upper group is thinking it's not good, and the lower group of people are kind of like, let's go.
If you're underrated, or if you're a 4-0 that's looking to bump your duper up really fast, this update is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, like especially people that like to play up and are competitive, this will help you a lot. If you're a 5.0 plus player that's like, you know, you're not trying to go pro, but like, you know, you're proud of getting your 5.0 duper, you're probably not going to be as happy because people are going to play up and there's that added pressure of, oh, I got to blow out this lower rated team by this much, and it's a number that you don't know what it is. Not that I'd want to know that number, but there's that expectation now that extra expectation that you have to blow these guys out. So, what do you think?
A part of me is a little concerned because of that.
Yep.
Like, I mean, no one should have to know what it is, but at the same time, you can kind of like gauge in a way. Like, if a 5.0 is playing a 4.0, you probably have to level to 0.
Yep.
But if a 5.0 is playing a 4.5, it just depends. I mean, the 4.5 could probably easily get 4 to 5 points just off of some random inconsistencies. You serve a ball out, or I mean, if you're not serving, but you return a ball out. You dink 1 or 2 into the net, you know? I mean, like, I just think is 5 the number for a 4.5 to like be like, oh, they overperformed? Or because like for me, I was looking at someone else in your league. They went 7-3 and their dupers kind of went up a lot. With a 1 point more point differential, 30 points. And I was thinking that I don't think they overperformed. I feel like they performed okay. I would say they performed to expectation. And so, again, I looked at yours, I looked at theirs, and I was kind of like, that seems wild to me. That you went 8-2. I would say you overperformed. I mean, in a competitive league, to go 8-2 is really good.
I mean, the average duper in that division, is 4.8, 4.9? So, I mean, going 8-2 in that is tough.
And again, like you said, if you take everything into account, I get it. Like, there's some minute stuff there. Like, if the team that beat you was a 4.8 and you were a 5.0 and they beat you by more than, I don't know. I just don't think 6 points. I mean, 6 points is a lot, but should you go down that much? I think that, so to me, I feel like the people who are above 5.0 are kind of going down too much, and the people who are below 4.5 are going up too much. I feel like there needs to be a little less. But also, on this same point, and I didn't bring this up before, but I also just thought of it, is that I do feel like there are a lot of people with inflated dupers.
So many.
So you believe it as well? And when I first joined Duper, I felt like mine was like completely the opposite. I felt like I got rated at 3.5 and I was like, I'm definitely a 4.0 player. And as I've progressed, I feel like my Duper has not kept up. Now I'm hoping this Duper change will do it. It will bring me up. But we'll see this weekend, dude.
It will. You're one of those players that I always have thought is underrated, because when I first met you, you were like a 4.4. And you don't play like a 4.4. So for people like you where your duper is underrated, it's going to be awesome for you. But we'll see when you hit that threshold of like 4.9, 5.0, like how we feel about it.
For sure. So there's a lot there. A lot of changes to come. We'll kind of just keep watching it and gauge it how it goes. Any other notes about the new algo?
So I saw that the CEO of Duper, he was responding to Instagram comments, which I was really shocked by. And it doesn't have anything to do with the algorithm change, but he said that Duper is going to add a sub-score for H brackets and for mixed doubles. So
a sub-score. So another.
It's another Duper rating, but you'll still have your main Duper rating, your big one, and then you'll have also a Duper rating for mixed doubles and for your H bracket, which I think is going to be more accurate than your main Duper, right? Because I feel like, I mean, if you're a senior player playing 50 plus events, why would you count the games that you're playing against 22-year-olds?
You know what's funny is that is one of the things I've been hearing a lot about. Like on Chris Olsen and Isaac's stream, they have said that they don't believe there should be separate dupers. but they think that there's other people that have said that. And I have always kind of been under this stance that I kind of feel like there should be separate dupers, and maybe the sub score is the way to go.
Yeah.
For example, and maybe people are going to disagree with me here, but I kind of feel like you should be able to have a left-handed duper and a right-handed duper. Like, it's a different game. It is a completely different game to me. It's my opinion, but it's a different game.
Bryce Larson does that.
Exactly,
and
right?
awesome.
And there's other people that have, like, for example, and Ben Johns has said that he can almost play just as good with his left hand as his right hand.
Yep.
But I would love to see, like, an opposite tournament where, like, people go in and play with different hands and see if Ben Johns could really win. You know, that'd be sick.
We're manifesting that. Let's happen.
I know, right?
We're gonna set that up.
Let's see it.
Yep.
But there are events and such where we have to record duper, right?
Yep.
And for someone like Bryce Larson, who's a local Utah pro,
5'5" plus.
amateur pro, I guess we'll call him.
Yeah.
I think he's been as high as 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, he's a beast.
And I think he had a left-handed duper at one point. I don't know if he still has it.
Yeah.
But in order to play one of the events at the club, you know, he wanted to play, but he's not going to play on his main duper. He's 5'7", you know, and he's going to destroy everyone. But it's also like, even if you were to lose a couple of points here and there, now especially, but back then, like, if you were to fluke lose a game, it's going to hurt you.
Yep.
So a part of me was like, left-handed would be nice to have.
Yep.
The mixed doubles thing is also, to me, a different game.
Yeah.
I 100% think mixed doubles is a completely different game.
100%.
So to say men's doubles is its own rating and mixed doubles isn't, to me is wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I can kind of understand the idea behind it's a universal rating and this is where you fall.
Yeah.
I can kind of get with that, but I fully recognize that mixed doubles is a completely different game.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that has happened, that he mentioned that. That's awesome.
It's he's calling it a new added insight, but I mean, I think it's a more accurate score for a lot of people.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. But it'll probably just add into the main overall universal rating. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought there was one more thing I wanted to say there, but
Edit out.
I don't think so. So we'll move on. What's next? I was going to give a couple of quick tips for 3.5 to 4.5 players.
Quick tip of the day for
and we don't
4.0.
we don't need to spend too much time on this. But I do want to kind of give some tips here and there throughout our pod. I think there are some people who will listen to be like, oh, what's my quick tip of the week?
Yep.
And so my quick tip for people, and I've been noticing this a lot lately, is there are people trying to play fastball.
Yep.
Slow down.
Yep.
The game doesn't need to be so fast. For example, people are trying to hit winners off of their third shot drives. And going 120% with the ball. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
Go 70% with that ball.
Yep.
Try and put it in a good spot. Maybe right down the middle between a right and a left, a right and a left-handed player. That's a great spot to go.
Yep.
You don't need to drill it at their chest and, try and put a hole through the wall. But the other thing too with slowing down is like sometimes people are trying to speed up off the bounce too much. Just make balls.
Yep.
Be consistent. Just hit another dink. See if they mess up. At 3.5 to 4.0 to 4.5 even, people are messing up in just dinks more often than not.
Yep.
So if your thought is, I'm going to mess up this dink because I'm out of position, speeding it up into the net's not the right call.
Yep.
Try and just reset it. Work on that skill. Reset it to the middle. Don't get it Ernie back in your face by going down the line, but just slow down.
Yep. That is such a good tip because I would say the tournaments that I won in 3.5 and 4.0 was just because our team was slightly more consistent than the team we were playing.
Interesting.
Just make more balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
Yeah. And I think that was our first tournament together. I was like, let's just make balls.
Yeah, just make balls.
Just make balls. And we did pretty good. We did okay.
Dude, for that type of competition,
Yeah.
I'll take two. I'll take 2 wins in my first 5-0 tournament.
For sure. For sure. So that's quick tip of the week. Just slow down the game a little bit.
I love it.
You don't need to speed up every ball off the bounce.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah. Just to expound on that, please never drive more than 70%. There's the trade-off between hitting a drive at 70% to a drive at 100%. It's not worth that margin of error.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
It's a setup shot.
For sure. And drill some a little bit.
We're probably going to say that every single podcast is just drill, even like 30 minutes more.
That's good. All right, our grip and rip section.
Let's go.
So we were going to talk about some paddles. So before we get into the whole everyone's using Yola, let's talk about how kind of people are moving away from Selkirk. And Selkirk's new paddle. So the new Aero paddle, what do you think?
Okay, so Selkirk actually sent me their paddle to try out.
Okay.
And for me, I have smaller hands than the average man. I'm not a huge fan of the extra long handle.
Okay.
I don't need a long handle for two-handed backhands. The power on it is really sweet.
I would agree.
Like any Gen 3 paddle, you're going to have to drill or get reps in to get used to that pop. But it can hang with a Yola, I would say. You wouldn't get blown out of the water against a Yola. Spin feels great. Sweet spot is...
Have you played with other Selkirk paddles prior to this one?
I have. My first big boy paddle that I bought out of pure ignorance, just because I saw it everywhere, was the Power Invicta.
Okay.
And that thing was... Looking back, that paddle was not good.
Was that the Tyson paddle?
That was the Tyson paddle.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I got it because there was a hole in it. I thought it would be fast. But, I mean, Selkirk has come a long ways.
They have come... With this paddle specifically, huge.
This paddle was needed a year ago.
Oh my gosh, yes.
My beef with Selkirk and why I think people are moving away from it, especially in Utah and in Idaho, it's because they're so far behind the curve. It's just they have all this technology. They have like these facilities that are crazy that can just pump out paddles like nobody's business, but they're still making spray grit paddles and they're main seller.
Yeah.
So,
You know what's funny though is before this new Yola came out, I feel like there was a lot of Selkirk players.
Yep.
Selkirk amateur pros here. You had John Thorne. He was sponsored by Selkirk. You had like the Boydston families.
There were Selkirk people?
Ryder and I think his brother were.
Okay.
They were using Selkirks for a while, but they kind of move around a lot. But yeah, I feel like Selkirk has been huge here. Specifically in Utah, it was huge.
Yep.
I don't see them nearly as much anymore.
No.
This new paddle, the Aero paddle, I would say is up there though.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll come back. The price point's great.
$200 for a Gen 3 paddle.
Better than a Yola, right? I would agree with you with everything you said. Good sweet spot, great power, great control.
Yep.
It's carbon fiber, right?
Yep.
So
spins nice.
I mean, I agree. It was needed a year ago, and I think hopefully it will bring them back on the map for a little while.
They really need to focus on that and building on that.
For sure. So there's 2 more paddles I want to get into before we get into the whole Yola thing. One is the Vatic All Foam.
Okay.
They are going to start their price, I think, at $119.
Yep.
Crazy.
I love Vatic.
And with a 10% discount or something like that. So it's going to be, I think it's going to come out to $99.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yep.
Wild.
Yep.
And I don't know if you've touched this paddle. I've touched previous Vatic paddles and didn't think anything of them. But this new one, I would say, is as hot or hotter than the new Yolas.
Crazy.
And just as much spin, sweet spot, control. It's a great paddle. And the other kicker is that it has different sizes. So it's got a hybrid, has an elongated, it has a wide body, and
do they do 14, 16?
There's one more. I think they're only in 16 right now. I don't know if they have a plan to go higher. But I did get to try it out from my boy Steven Majangos. I don't know if that's the right way, Jangos. I don't know if that's the right way to play. But he's also a local guy based in Springville or what is that? Mapleton.
Yep.
Sorry. He's down in there. And he is also a paddle reviewer for Paddleheads, which is one of the biggest ones out there if you were to search Yola.
Okay.
So shout out to Steven as a paddle reviewer. He gets a lot of the free paddles. He let me use that, the new Vatic, and I absolutely thought it was amazing.
Wow.
Great paddle. In fact, if the Yola wasn't out right now, and I don't have two of them, I would have went with that paddle. 100% the fact that it's $100.
Which shape did you try?
I like elongated. I like having a longer handle for me personally. I still think they're a great paddle, and I definitely think for $99 this is going to turn heads. People will be using this paddle, especially here in Utah.
The only other paddle company that I could think that makes a Gen 3 paddle, 2025 Gen 3 paddle for that same price range is Friday. They're the only two that I can think of.
And to be honest, I liked their paddle last time. Their 2 for $50 deal. It was a good paddle. It was solid.
Any newbie that is asking me for a quality, solid paddle,
you're like Friday.
I said Friday. Dude, it's $50.
$50, you get two of them. I mean, there's no reason not to. Okay. The other one is the Body Helix Flick. So I've been watching a lot of podcasts and hearing a lot of news on this. And again, Steven had this paddle. Let me try it out. I didn't love it.
Okay.
I think it's similar to that. It has a small sweet spot. It's fast. I think that's the biggest thing. Speed is important. Everyone's talking about speed right now, right? Like that is power. Power is the thing. And so yes, I believe this paddle has great power. But I also believe you have to hit the center of the paddle to make it work. So, and I thought it was similar to the Paddletech in that sense. It had a same sweet spot, but it only comes in the 16 millimeter. Only a 5.3 handle. I don't know, man. To me, it doesn't have enough hype and playing with it. But we'll see what everybody else thinks. I don't think you'll see them here in Utah, but we'll see.
How much do those go for?
So this one's $180.
$180? Okay. That's a fair price.
It's a fair price.
I'm comparing it to our Yolas, which are $300 all in. So it's like
that's true.
That's a fair price.
It's true.
For a Gen 3 paddle, if you can get under $200, I think you're getting.
Like I said though, this Vatic I think is going to turn heads way more. In my eyes, the Vatic was way better as an overall paddle, bigger sweet spot, more power than the Body Helix. For $99.
That's just what Vatic does, bro. That's just what Vatic does.
It's gonna blow my mind. All right, let's get into Yola.
What's what paddle do you see most in Utah?
What paddle do you see most everywhere in the pro scene? I mean, everyone's using a Yola, dude. The new Gen 3 Yolas are everywhere. Why do you think that is?
It is the best. I will say that it is the best paddle out right now.
And do you think the majority of Yola players before were like followers of Ben Johns?
I would say so.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. That's kind of how it. You said brand recognition, but I feel like it started because of the #1 player in the world. He played for Yola. Everyone bought the Perseus. And then they moved into the Gen 3s, which got banned. And then the mod. And everyone's like, well, it's not banned. I'm going to play with it. Don't care. Don't care if it hurts people. Don't care if I get to 5-0 with it. I'm doing it.
Exactly. I would say I can confidently say that for the $300, it's probably, I think it's the most expensive paddle on the market.
It's $285.
Okay.
Before taxes.
$285 before taxes. I would say it is worth it. It is worth it. It's a good paddle. What do you play with?
I play with the Yola Perseus.
Okay. Why do you like the Perseus?
I absolutely love a longer handle. Super hot. Love it. No complaints really. And I think we're going to continue to see that paddle grow. As long as Ben Johns is on the top with it, and almost all the pros are playing with it. It's going to keep selling. I don't think this Vatic foam paddle for $99 is going to make a huge dent on $285 Yola paddles.
Nope.
So.
Nope.
All right. moving on. Drop shot drama. We wanted to go over Zayn.
Zayn.
So Zayn, he benched himself.
Yep. Always the professional.
Yeah.
Staying with his team as the captain, even though you said that he is a premier player and he could be a starter anywhere else.
Yeah.
Who would you replace him with on another team?
AJ Kohler, I don't know if you've seen this. He's been the floating
He's just been every
pro. He's been on every team, and he's been playing great.
Yeah.
So it's like Zayn could be one of those guys that kind of floats around and helps teams, but he's not. He's going to keep being the coach, the captain, I think, of the team.
I think that's where he excels at. Yep, he's a great leader, especially on a team with Annalie. Like, I think that's a great combo.
I think he has so much experience too. But the fives, like I said, Zayn's out. Mari Humberg's in as well over Megan Dazan. I like Megan Dazan a lot.
Yep.
I think she's been a solid player.
Yeah,
especially for mixed.
Megan's been good.
But I think the biggest reason was Dreambreakers. They think that they're going to get to the playoffs or get to the final this year based on a Dreambreaker, I think is what they're thinking. And they brought in Mari to be a strong left side for Annalie on the right, which I think is great. Mari is super consistent, super amazing, great backhand flick.
Lethal backhand.
Her flick is so much like yours.
I like try and model my backhand flick around hers, but it'll
It's amazing.
never be that close, but man,
amazing.
Her backhand is glorious. It's beautiful.
So that's our news on Zayn. Real quick, Paris and Hunter broke up.
That's a shocker to me, for sure.
They've been together forever. They played on the APP tour together before they came to the PPA and now the MLP, and they've split. Wild.
Sad.
All right, Ben Johns, the GOAT.
The GOAT.
He has not been doing very well in singles.
Nope, he has not.
Do we think he's going to continue to falter in singles? And why?
I think he'll still get golds in singles. He'll still make championship Sundays, but it won't be at the clip that he was at in 2023 per se. I think talent in singles has gotten so good. Hunter Johnson, that guy has put in work in singles.
It's crazy.
He's put in work for singles.
It's kind of like Fed last year. Fed was putting in all the work, and now it's Hunter.
Yep. And
interesting.
You're going to see guys like that because somebody, I read it somewhere, but somebody said that in the pro scene, the guys will focus a lot on singles because that's how you make a name for yourself.
Yeah,
if you get really good at singles and make main draw and go deep, people are like, oh, this guy is making deep runs in singles, they'd be a good doubles partner. I see the competition getting a lot better. Much better.
And it is harder in doubles to find a partner who you work well with, who's also really good, consistent, will travel with you a lot. So I get it. Ben Johns has kind of found that, and he's gotten so many options.
He doesn't need singles. The guy doesn't need singles. Yeah,
and here's a hot take real quick. If Ben Johns decides not to play with Gabe on certain occasions or play with other partners, who do you think his next choice should be?
CJ Klinger.
Really?
Because a couple years ago, he said this. CJ, I can see if Augie gets better, I can see him picking Augie because they're both long lefties. So a couple years ago, Ben Johns says that the new meta in pickleball is going to be a good right side player with a really good left side player. So I mean, right side Ben would be crazy.
You mean a lefty?
A lefty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So right side Ben would be crazy, but I don't know. Maybe he switch it up. But I can't see it.
Okay. My answer?
Yeah. Who you got?
Big H.
Big H. Yeah. Is he the best right side player that you know?
Hayden Patrick-Quinn. No, but I don't think Ben Johns would work well with who I think would be probably one of the best, which is Christian Alshon.
No, they would not play well.
But the biggest reason is I think Christian Alshon takes a little too much court.
Too much court.
As a right side. He takes way too much.
He can't help it. He's like 6'4".
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, which is crazy that Diascu and Alshon play together because they're both like 6'6".
Yep.
But anyway, I think Big H is small.
Yep.
He's feisty. He plays a really good right side when he does play right with Fed.
Yep.
So I like Big H as another choice for Ben Johns.
Yeah, I see, like I said, CJ. I think down the road will be Ben's partner, and then I mean, if Ben wanted a safe pick, you said his name, Diascu. That guy, if Ben never wants to ever get frustrated with his partner, he would go with Andre.
Diascu's so solid.
Yep.
Diascu,
Good partner.
dude, I like Diascu
good
so
coach,
much.
Good player. That guy just does not make this.
So much. Okay, last person. QD. Dude.
My Viet boy.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude, contract terminated, QD. What?
Wow. He made a lot of mistakes. He and his, no, not just him. He and his dad made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Bad. I mean, I wouldn't call them bad decisions in terms of overall money gain and popularity gain. But
he's got to do what's best for him.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. But why sign the contract if you're just gonna get away from it? Like, I'm not happy that he breached contract multiple times, but he's about to make bank in Asia.
I do think it's a money decision.
Yep.
But I also think, how long will it last?
Yep.
Because he got famous because of the PPA.
Yep.
And the MLP.
Yep.
So, I mean, his team, the Mad Drops, were doing really well.
Yep.
I would say they were the 4th place team before he left, the top 4 team. But now it's sad. It's sad because the Mad Drops lose him now. Who do they pick up? My guess is AJ Kohler. He's been the floating pro.
Yep.
There are other choices. We have a local pro, Spencer Smith, that we are trying to do a coaching lesson with.
Yep.
He is also a sub for MLP tournaments that he has to float around for. So he's also a great player. I don't know how much you've seen him, but he's also amazing.
He's a beast.
He's a beast. Him and AJ Kohler actually played at the Salt Lake PPA last year.
Oh, did they?
And with each other. And they played against Tyler Leung and Kevin Garnett. And it went to 3, and it was such good pickleball to watch, dude. I was so impressed with AJ Kohler on the left.
Yep.
Spencer Smith was playing out of his mind. Like, they ended up losing that game, but against Connor and Tyler. But it was wild, dude.
Yeah. Guang Li's a very big player.
But I think AJ Kohler will probably fill that spot for QD.
Old vet.
It's sad to see QD go, though. I think he was a crazy athletic little baller. I hope next year he comes back.
Yeah.
I think he's got to go make some money for a little bit for his pocket.
Yep.
So we're kind of quickly glazing over MLP in mini because our pod's getting a little long.
Yep.
But it was a crazy tournament. My recommendation, if you were going to watch a game, watch the final against the Flash and the Shock. Awesome to watch.
Okay.
And I think it was the semifinal, the Columbus. Almost all of the Columbus slider games were amazing, bro. All right, Valley vibes, bro. So yeah, that's the biggest reason we wanted to start this pod is to shed light on the scene here in Utah. It's huge. We have, I think, the most pros. I mean, Florida might be taking over, but I think Utah has had the most pros up to date. I mean, I can't go through all of them. There's so many, though.
A lot of pros.
You have Elise Jones, Spencer Smith, Tyler Leung.
DeZon.
Yeah, I mean, so many. You have Callie Jo Smith, which has been a huge one for Spencer Smith. I mean, Etta. Yep. Oh my gosh. I mean, those are just a few.
Yep.
But there's amateurs too that have been on the pro scene for a long time that people probably don't know about.
Yep.
Clayton Boydston, we mentioned his name a few times.
Yep.
I think he's a 5.8 or 5.9 now.
Good for him.
Right?
Good for him.
To be that good, like he's trying to do some more APP tournaments this year, so maybe we'll have him on the pod later down the road. Get an interview from him in this section. What else? Bryce Larson. So I mean, and now Clayton Boydston, for example, is the new coach, one of the coaches, and his mom is the head coach at the new Pickler in Lehigh. The new Pickler in Lehigh just got built. How do you love it?
It is the nicest facility in Utah. And I work for Premier Pickleball, but the Pickler in Lehigh, that place, you walk in, it feels like a bougie club. Like, it's just really well built.
I like it, but it is a little dark.
You don't like the dark?
It's a little dark.
Yeah, I like the dark with the lit up court. Like,
see,
that's such a vibe.
And the lights are a little too bright for me. I don't know. But it's nice. Yeah. I do give it that. It is very, very nice. I'm so used to Club Pickleball USA at Orem and just kind of like
just walk in
a circle.
Rectangle.
I love it, dude. 15 courts. It's so big. It's my personal favorite club. I did like that they painted the walls a darker color, but not all the way up.
Yeah.
Because I like it to be a little bit brighter of an atmosphere.
Yep.
It just is a little too dark in the Pickler for me.
Gotcha.
But it would be interesting to see that one being built, to see if people move from Club Pickleball USA. They have been the biggest name. I mean, they were the first club here since pickleball started. Like,
everyone knows about Club Pickleball.
Everyone. Tyler Loon drills there as much as he promotes the Pickler, bro.
Yep.
I see him at the Club Pickleball USA all the time.
Yep.
All the time.
That's one note I want to say about the Utah scene, is that people have memberships everywhere, but they will also play anywhere. Like, even though I have a membership at Club Pickleball, I'll go to Pickler, I'll go to Premier, I'll go anywhere there's a good game. Like, people will play anywhere.
For sure. And there's just so many pros here. So that was one of the other biggest reasons we wanted to start the pod, was so many pros here, so many people to talk about.
Yep.
I want to get people on the pod that, like our friends, Ethan Condi. We have just so many youth. We have names like John Nielsen, who owns U Drippin', the paddle grip company. I mean, there's so many people here. There's so many pros here. Elise Jones, Spencer Smith. I think Connor Garnett's moved up here now. Tyler Loom. So many, dude. Yeah. So many. So that's one of the biggest reasons we want to have some of these people on, invite them to talk, share their story, and have a side part for them.
Yep.
What else here? Local tournaments. There's a Highland tournament coming up. It's in Highland. I did it last year. My buddy Jordan Dayton, shout out to him. He's a retailer in Highland.
He's the dealer.
He's the man, bro. He will always give you the best deal.
He will hook it up.
He will always hook you up with the best guy.
Hook it up.
He lives right next to the Highland courts, so he's running that Highland tournament.
Okay.
I don't know what the name of it is. They always have like weird names, Strawberry Days or whatever.
You're doing it, right?
Yeah, second year he's doing it. I think they've done one in Highland before. Like, every city does their own, right? Here in Utah, like, every city during the summer does their own tournament.
Yep.
He is running this one for the second year in a row. He ran it last year and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. I ended up going second or third place in pool play.
Let's go.
I think it was second. And just really loved it. I loved the entire way he ran it. It was great. It was quick. I think we played from 6 to 9, maybe 9:30. But it was great, dude. Highly recommend that tournament if you haven't already looked that one up. What else? We have so many clubs here. You said you work for Premier?
I work for Premier Pickleball. Just opened up in Harriman. They've got 10 indoor courts that are really nice, and then they got 3 outdoor courts that are also really nice.
That's cool.
It's a sweet facility.
Cool. That's cool to have both, indoor and outdoor. Yep. Do you feel like a lot of people do the outdoor in the summer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep, absolutely.
That's so cool. We also have Sun Pro down south that has a similar thing. I think they have 4 courts outside.
They got tennis courts too?
Yes.
Okay.
Tennis outside, tennis inside, and pickleball courts inside that they put over the top of the tennis courts as well. It's a great facility. You have Club Pickleball USA. In Orem, they have 15 courts. In Sandy, they have 14 courts now. They just transitioned to 2, what do they call them?
2 outdoor-ish.
Outdoor-ish indoor courts. They're covered, but yeah. Yeah, it's nice, dude. Lehigh and Pickler.
Peak and Draper.
Or Pickler and Lehigh, Peak. What else?
Vacation in Kaysville. Right?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
That's a big
it's
one.
Far. It's far.
It's far.
And then we always have the Red Rock tournament down south. Dude, there's so much here, and most people will recognize most of the outdoor courts. Like I mentioned earlier, I believe the Art Dye courts, where Etta Wright first started. A lot of people know that. And there's Ira Allen now down in Spanish Fork or whatever. Big place to play outdoor. I think they're building like a 30+ court outdoor facility down there somewhere near Ethan. Ethan's talked about this in awesome. Provo. Yeah, it's supposed to be massive. Something like that, 30 or 50.
Crazy.
Yeah, so many courts. It's like, wow.
That's insane.
But pickleball is just blowing up, and not just everywhere. but here in Utah,
Yep.
it's huge.
Yep.
Everyone plays, dude. Everyone knows about pickleball.
It is the second religion here. It is the second religion here.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So shout out to Jordan Dayton. We briefly mentioned him, retailer in Utah, the man. His company is called Pickleballist. So if you're looking for a paddle, I can hit you up with a code, or you can go to Jordan directly, pickleballist or pickleball.ist, I-S-T, is his website. He doesn't carry everything, but he carries the ones you'll play with.
Yes, he carries 99% of them.
He's got 2 courts in his backyard. You can try out the paddles there, and he'll always hook it up.
Yeah.
What else, Randy? Let's see. We'll go over the Duper update with the first tournament, hopefully this weekend, me and you.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun.
There's 20 teams signed up for the 5-0 division.
Crazy.
20. I think they're maxing out 20.
Crazy.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
I've never seen this many teams, and I've never seen this many people that are higher than like 5-0.
Yeah.
Usually we're having like 4-8, 4-7 people sign up.
Yep.
Now I feel like we have those, but we also have like some 5-5, 5-7 people signed up.
There's some killers on that list. Sammy McCabe, I know you said you've never played with him.
I've never played with him. Don't even know him.
Sammy McCabe he was the head pro at the Salt Lake Pickler.
Wow.
And he's like 21, 22. He just turned 21, I think. Kid's a monster.
Crazy.
I hope you run into him because he's really good.
Crazy.
Really good. Talented pool.
The other one is Gavin Fowler. He just won gold like a month or two ago with Jackson Madsen, who is now doing a few PPA tournaments, and he's been doing pretty well. So Gavin Fowler is in there as well. There's some big names.
Big names.
What else? Oh, leagues. We wanted to discuss leagues. There's so many leagues here in Utah that are great. You're in it. I'm in it.
So many leagues. Yeah. We can just start with the Orem Club League that we do.
Yeah. So I don't know about the Pickler, and I don't know if they're gonna. I know they're starting one, but I don't know if it's gonna be as good. I'm sure they always start kind of slow.
Yeah.
But I help run the leagues at Club Pickleball USA in Orem, and they are top of the line talent.
Yep.
I mean, we have so many people on our sub lists as well that want to come in. We have so many people on the wait list that are waiting till after the season to get in. I mean, the leagues are competitive. You play 10 games every week with the same partner, and then you switch partners the next week, and you have 12 individuals in your league. It's all Duper reported. What else?
Yeah, you play every team twice.
Every team.
You get 2 cracks at every team a week. So
correct. Yeah. So 10 games, 5 matches.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. It's amazing pickleball. I love it. We play early mornings.
5:30.
Indoors.
Yep.
So it's competitive. It's great.
Very competitive. Very competitive.
We also have 3 female leagues consistently. I thought we were going to go down to 1 this summer league, but they have made 3 now. Cool. And then we have 2 mixed leagues as well, which is wild. We just started those, which I'm really looking forward to doing some Duper reported mixed leagues. So that'll be exciting to see how that develops.
That is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I need to get in on that.
Yeah. I'm hoping we move them on days, because right now they're on kind of weird days for me, but we'll see. What else? We also have the Pickle XP League I really wanted to briefly mention. Dax Reese, he runs it. Yep. It is a league that kind of moves around from club to club. They just use their courts. Yep. It's $30 for this season. It plays for about 3 months. They have kind of a similar style. They play best to 11, win by 1. It's a round robin style. You play with everyone once for that day. And then you could play other events. So you play $30 at one time, and then you can come to any event you want. And there's multiple events during every day of the week to different clubs, outdoors, indoors. It's wild. It's cool. It's fun. It's competitive. It's made for 4 or 5 plus. No Duper reporting.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah, and that one's special because you get bonus points based off of hitting shots. So you get points for hitting ATPs, you get extra points for earnings, lobs. I like that portion of that league.
There's also challenges. If you win 4 in a row, 5 in a row, you get extra points.
Yep.
So the goal of that is, and there's going to be prizes at the end of the season. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they're putting prizes into our leagues at the end of the season too.
Right. Yeah.
I'm super excited about that.
Funded now.
So this one also has prizes at the end of the season. The top, I think, 16 or 20 something players compete. I think it's 16, and then there's going to be prizes for that too. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. This is the second season he's doing it. He's also trying to make an app. I think he's trying to compete with Duper with an app. So it's exciting. It's cool.
I love it.
Let's shoot through the next one here. We talked about the Pickler already. A couple of big names too that we might not have mentioned, but we'll get to them eventually. There's Chuck Taylor who lives here. There's Mario Barrientos. Just so much talent coming out of you.
So much talent.
I can't even wait to start talking about some of the youth that is here.
Yep.
Because there are some big names. Someone, what's his name? Adam Cheney just played at Red Rock a couple months ago with a huge name. I can't remember his name right now, but that was wild to have one of our 14-year-old kids playing with a pro.
We just had 2 of those kids win the junior PPA championships.
Oh yeah, Adam Caldarella and
was it
Braden? Can't remember his last name.
Braden Jacobson?
Braden Jacobson,
and then
right?
Braden also won the mixed championships with another 14-year-old girl.
I don't know.
Figure out her name, but
probably Hendershot. They're a big name family.
The kids that we have here are killers.
What else we got? Valley Vibes. Oh, the one other thing I wanted to mention with Valley Vibes is the Sundance League.
Oh yes, I've heard that.
You've heard of it? Dude, this is the biggest league in all of Utah.
Okay.
The best people come out for this.
Okay.
There's a $20,000 prize pool at the end. Every single season I've been playing pickleball for, they usually do 2 seasons a year.
Okay.
And it's like MLP style. So you get 2 guys, 2 girls.
Yep.
They have to be below a 21.5 duper combined between all 4 players.
Okay.
And it's always great pickleball. They usually stream it, and it's incredible. I mean, some of these kids are in there.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Okay, so what's in the kitchen for next time is hopefully bringing on a special guest.
Yep.
And we'll probably talk about the last few MLP tournaments that are coming up. There's only 4 or 5 left.
Okay.
And what else? We'll talk about our tournament probably.
Oh yeah, we're gonna recap our tournament.
Recap our tournament.
5-0 tournament against a pool of killers. It's gonna be an interesting
couple of things to bring up for next time.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it, dude. It
was a great pod. Well, thank you guys for watching. And
shout out to our couple fans that we have right now.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
We won't forget you when we're rich.